Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into what makes stories so powerful. That deeper meaning, We're going to figure out what a story is really trying to tell us.
You know that feeling, right? You close a book or the credits start rolling on a movie and you're just sitting there thinking, wow, that was amazing, but what was the actual point of all that? Well, today we're going to learn exactly how to find it.
So that point, or that big idea we're talking about, it has a special name in the world of storytelling. It's called the theme. And honestly, it's the secret ingredient that makes a story stick with you for years.
So what exactly is a theme? Well, to put it simply, it's the message or the lesson the author wants you to walk away with. Think of it this way. The plot is what happens in the story, but the theme is what it all means. It's really the heart of the whole thing.
Let's look at a few quick examples to make this crystal clear. Say a story is about a girl who forgives her friend. The theme isn't just the word forgiveness. No, it's the full idea, the lesson. Forgiveness heals relationships. You see how the theme is a complete thought? It's not just one little word.
All right, it's time to put your new skills to the test. Let's play a quick game I like to call Theme or Topic. This is going to make the difference super obvious. You ready?
Okay, first one up. Honesty is the best policy. What do you think? Is that a full-on message, or is it just a single idea? Take a second.
Yes, that's totally a theme. It's a complete sentence, right? It's a piece of advice you can actually use in your own life. It's not just the word honesty, it's what the story has to say about honesty.
Okay, next up. What about just the word betrayal? Theme or topic?
You got it. That one is just a topic. I mean, it's a huge, powerful idea, but it's not a lesson on its own. A story could be about betrayal, but the theme would be the message the author is trying to teach us about it.
All right, let's try one more. How about this? Friendship requires sacrifice. Is this a theme or just a topic?
Nailed it. That is absolutely a theme. It's a full statement, a deep lesson about what it really takes to be a good friend. See, you're already getting the hang of this.
Okay, now that we can spot a theme out in the wild, let's become detectives for a minute. Let's try to find one that's hiding inside a short story. Just think of it like a fun little puzzle we're going to solve together. Okay, so here's our story. It's called The Lost Game. We've got this kid, Jason, who has worked his tail off, practiced like crazy, but his team loses the big one, and he is not happy about it. He's angry, and he's pointing fingers at everybody. But then, later that night, something shifts. He sees this picture of his little brother at the game, just so excited, cheering for him with a little homemade sign. And it's like a light bulb goes off. He realizes he totally forgot the whole reason he started playing in the first place. It was just because he loved it.
Okay, detective time. Let's break it down. Question number 1. At the beginning of the story, what was the most important thing to Jason? What did he value more than anything? It was all about winning, right?
And what was the moment that triggered that change? What was the one thing that made him see everything differently? It was that photo of his brother, wasn't it? That simple, powerful reminder of love and support.
So, if we put those clues together, what's the big lesson Jason learned here about what's truly important in life?
And there we have it. The theme is winning isn't as important as why you play. We found it just by looking at the character's journey, what they learned and how they changed. That's the real secret to finding anything.
But why does any of this matter outside of a book or a movie? Well, because a theme isn't just for understanding a story, it's for understanding life itself. The best themes, they act like a guide for us, like a light for our own path.
I just love this little poem. It says it so perfectly. The plot, that's just the series of steps a character takes. But the theme is the path. It's the whole direction, the reason for the journey in the first place.
And this idea of a guiding light is ancient. For instance, there's a verse in the book of Psalms that talks about wisdom being a lamp, a light to my path. It's the same exact principle. The themes we find in great stories, the wisdom they contain, can literally illuminate our own choices and help us see the way forward.
In fact, some ancient texts are really just collections of these powerful themes. The book of Proverbs, for example, is just packed to the brim with these kinds of statements about how to live wisely. Each one is a little nugget of timeless wisdom meant to guide us.
So let's bring all of this home. Why does this all matter so much?
because finding the theme in a story is about so much more than just getting a good grade in English class.
So if there's one thing you remember, make it this. When you look for a theme, you're looking for a message. And when you find a truly wise and good message, you might just be getting a glimpse of a deeper, universal truth that connects all of us.
Ultimately, that's what this is all about. Understanding the lessons hidden in stories isn't just about being smart, it's about building character. True wisdom is learning from these themes to make better choices in our own lives. Thanks for joining me today. Keep looking for the theme.